everyone, and welcome. What is up with my hair? Welcome to my chaotic mess. If you're new here, my name is Melissa.
Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day, 'cause I found my way.
Normal, I can't breathe. I just carried some packages in the house. And before I actually get started doing anything productive today, I figured I'd show you some of my Prime Day things. I think I have more coming. They won't be here till Sunday. So anyway, this top one, can you see my, I guess I should probably, there. That took my address off. This should be the pots and pans, I think. It's heavy enough to have been pots and pans. Now I'm a little worried. I think I might have to send them back because there's no way this is all 22 pieces and they're going to be big enough to cook it. There's no way. This is 22-piece pots and pans cookware set. There's no way this is big enough for what I need. To be fair, there's no handles on anything. It comes with a removable handle, and so but still, I feel like these aren't going to be big enough. I went with this because I was like, oh, 22 pieces. That's a great deal for the price. So, this is one of the lids. There's a handle for something. This is another one of the lids. I think it comes with 2 lids, 2 or 3 lids. These are the handles. It came with 2 instead of 1. But see, they're magic click handles. I just want to make sure. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know what that is. Hopefully that don't count as a piece. There's the smaller pot with, here's the steamer basket. The next size pot. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's a storage lid, because it did say it's going to come with some storage lids. This is one of the skillets. This is the bigger pot. So this is a deep frying pan. Another storage lid. And 2 more frying pans. I need to look and compare this to my current big frying pan. If I might just need to buy a wok so I can get rid of the bigger ones. And then it came with a couple of utensils. So they'll work. I might just have to either keep one of the large pans or get a wok for when I do fried rice, because that's really the only thing I cook in the bigger skillet is fried rice. So I might just have to get a wok. Woks aren't very expensive. I found them for like $5 before. So, oh, and they come with the things you're supposed to put between them. So, yeah, that was one of my Prime Day things. I still don't know what this is for. Like, is this supposed to go on to something? I don't know. This one's heavy. So yeah, it comes with 2 lids, which is great because currently I have like 30 lids. I feel like that's not an exaggeration, but it very well may be. We'll keep this box. This is a good box. All right. I don't remember. I honestly don't remember what I bought. So because I didn't do it all in one purchase, so it was like throughout the day I would think of something I needed and I would go look. So what is with them putting a box in a box? Alright, this is a storage thing for, you're gonna think I'm crazy, my essential oils. I don't like the current system I have. You watched the last video, one of them was leaking, and so this will allow them to stay upright instead of being sideways. And there should be handles in one of these drawers. I don't know what the stickers are for. Oh, they're scents. I'll probably not use those. Alright, and then the little knobs that I'll put on. Alright, good. So that's it for that. We'll get that taken care of here in just a moment. I'm gonna move you. Alright, I already opened the shampoo that I got, so I'll show you guys that later. One of these should be blankets because I went ahead and ordered blankets to put on the couch during the fall. So it's probably, well, that says it's got a battery in it. I don't know. I don't know which one. Oh no, this is the blankets. So I ordered 3 orange blankets. So this is gonna be for the fall. I was gonna get the chair covers, but they weren't on Prime Day, the ones I want, so I can wait on those. I think I only got one thing that wasn't Prime Day sale, and that was my brother's birthday present, which should be in this box with my lights. Alright, these are lights I bought for wreaths. If you watched my last year's Christmas decorate with me, I told you guys I was going to be redoing the wreaths I put in the kitchen, and I wanted them to light up. So I bought, they have a timer plus they have remotes with them, and they should all light up with the same remote. I bought some fairy lights to use on the wreaths. These were on Prime Day. You got a pack of 3 for $10. So I bought 4 boxes of these. I don't know if I'm gonna need 4. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I needed 10. So yeah, I needed to buy 4 boxes to get the right amount. I'll have 2 extra. And then I got this for my brother's birthday. It was on his Amazon list, and it's a little bit over budget, but there wasn't anything else on his list within budget, so I went ahead and got this for his birthday. So other than that, I just have the shampoo to show you, so let's go to the bathroom. All right, so welcome to my shower. So this is what I got. It was a whole system. It came with the shampoo. It came with conditioner, and it came with this leave-in scalp treatment, and it went on sale for I think $30. I don't know. If I remember, I'll put the prices of everything for you guys. But I used it yesterday. You have to use it 3 times a week. So I set up a calendar to show the days I'm supposed to wash my hair, because if you guys didn't know, I usually just wash my hair once a week. And so putting it in my calendar will help me remember to actually use the system like you're supposed to. So anyway, let's leave the bathroom. I think that's all that I got so far that's come. I'm trying to make sure I didn't open anything else and not tell you. My husband did buy me, I don't think it was Prime Day stuff though. He did buy me cords. Yeah, he bought me cords and clear clips because I have a charger tripod thingy in my car. I'll show you guys eventually, but we are going to clip them so that they're not just hanging straight down in front of the screen and everything. Oh, I did buy this for myself, but it wasn't a Prime Day thing. It came the other day. I just took it out to make sure it wasn't garbage, and then but yeah. I wonder why theirs looks like an actual tank. Right here, why does it look like a tank? Mine doesn't look like that. Maybe they just did it for the box, because mine looks like this side. Except for it's not that color, it's this color. Anyway, I don't know. Now let's get back to what I was originally doing before the packages showed up. Hey guys, it's a long one, I know, and I'm so sorry for that. I usually try to do better about, how long I'm taking for each clip, but for some reason, I did not pay attention at this point in time. I didn't realize I talked so much because usually it's literally just clips like this that I have to speed up and stuff like that. Um, I did not realize I did so much talking in this video. So I apologize in advance for that. I know some of you guys really do enjoy the talking videos. So you'll enjoy this one because I talk an awful lot. And so just to kind of break up the monotony, also, just let me tell you, these blankets, they are so soft, but this dog for some reason does not like blankets. I've already had, well, I haven't. My husband's had to spot clean the sofa so many times because this dog will not keep blankets on. And I put them on pretty good right here. But once he started like taking them off every time, I said, you know what? Screw this crap. I am still going to put the orange blankets on that I got for fall and hope that they can stay on for a decent amount of time. It's just, I know everyone's like, you shouldn't have gotten a white sofa. The options were white. It's like really a cream color, but it was this or blue, and I didn't want blue. But this is the sofa I wanted. You know, the style, everything else. I could have went to like 30 different stores to try to find that version at another store, but I'd rather just shop where we like to shop, right? You know, we like the place we got our furniture from, which what was it called? American something warehouse. Anyway, American Furniture Warehouse is where we got the sofa and our bedroom set from. So if you were wondering, that's where we got our stuff from. American Furniture Warehouse. Um, Not sponsored, obviously, but uh, so these, I absolutely love these things, right? So the biggest pan has to go into the appliance pantry because it won't fit in here to where I could shut the door. But that's fine because the other big pans were also in the appliance pantry. So, oops, sorry. So that makes a little bit of sense. I've yet to use the storage lids. The lids is great because the biggest lid fits all of them but the smallest one. That's what the small lid is for. So two lids, great. I love this. I just love the footprint it has. I can keep them up in the cabinet. I don't have to bend anymore unless I need to get baking stuff, which I won't really need to get baking stuff until probably closer to probably the beginning of September. I'm going to start prepping for our trip because I'm prepping all of the food I'm taking, which is Thanksgiving food. And so I'm going to prep all of that except the turkey. The turkey's the only thing that will be cooked fresh. Um, but that's just because I don't like reheated turkey. So I'm going to be taking my roasting pan with me to Gatlinburg. But yeah, you just see, I just like opened it and just like whatever. I did move it though. As you can see there, the cabinet's not ajar. Um, this is, oh, never mind. I do that later in this video. I'm like, wait, there's potatoes, but you'll see later on. I do um prep some potatoes, and just know that this is just information I found on the internet when I get to it, that I'm sure there's other ways to do it, but I read like 3 articles and said, okay, they all said the same thing, and so that's what I went with. So that's usually how I do things I'm not sure of. I'll read a couple articles. If they all agree, then I do what they say. Otherwise, I just keep researching until I can figure out what I need to do. But you know what they need to create, and I know they have them. It's just they need to create a dishwasher that's full size but sits up higher, kind of like you can raise your washer and dryer. They need to create something where you can raise your dishwasher. Oh my god. Like a counter height dishwasher. I'm probably the only one in the world that wants that, but I hate bending. It hurts so bad to bend over, guys. You need to understand that. It really does hurt so bad to bend over, and I don't think a lot of people. I'm like talking sideways in the mic, so hopefully you heard everything I said. But yeah, hopefully. What did I say? What was I saying? I don't even remember what I was saying, guys. Oh my god. Today is day 1 of intermittent fasting, and I can't eat or drink anything besides water for 30 more minutes. And I need coffee. I've been up since 7 o'clock. I need coffee. Like, I wish I liked black coffee because I could have black coffee, but I can't have coffee with creamer in it. And guess what? I don't like black coffee. So I am suffering here. 30 more minutes. I'm going to make me a coffee and a bagel, and that's going to be my first meal of the day. And then if I get hungry again before dinner, I will have a small, just something. They still say I should eat 3 meals a day somehow in my intermittent fasting. But how? Because I'm only eating for 11, like 8 hours. Like, that would mean I would have to eat every 2.5 hours, right? Something like that. I can't eat that much. So I know that's hard for everyone to believe because I'm so fat, but I really don't eat a lot. So anyway. Alright, it's still the same day. I just had to go take a shower. My back was killing me and I just needed to stand in some hot water. Plus it was hair washing day anyway. So I decided to just get my life together and take a shower and get dressed, even though it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Welcome to my world, guys. Sometimes I just stay in my pajamas all day. I know it didn't seem like pajamas to you guys because it was a dress, but here lately, I've just been wearing my t-shirt dresses to sleep instead of buying nightgowns because I've been going through a phase. It used to be, when I was younger, only nightgowns, and then a teenager came along and it was pants and a tank top, and then I moved to Florida and it was shorts and a tank top, and now I'm back to really liking the night dresses thing, but instead of buying some, I just wear my t-shirt dresses. So I don't know, that's liable to change, who knows. So anyway, so these have been sitting for a while. Honestly, it's time to get them washed.
You said that you needed me like a cargo, you will carry me. I just hope you know my depth, even though it makes no sense. Sometimes I'm broken. just hope you've been through worse. Sometimes I'm broken, too much of emotions. Sometimes I'm delighted, don't wanna pick a fight with.
Okay, next thing on my list that I want to get done today is I want to process these. As you see, they're growing eyes, so I need to wash them, and then we're going to cut them. We are going to boil them for 5 minutes. I think it was what I said. No, 4 minutes, I'm sorry. Boil them for 4 minutes, put them in an ice bath for 2 minutes, then put them on a parchment lined baking sheet, put them in the freezer for 4 hours. That's how you freeze raw potatoes. So that's what we're going to do, because I'm not going to get to these before we use them all. Whatever doesn't fit on the one cookie sheet that I'm freezing, we'll have for dinner tonight. So that's the plan for those. So let me take these, get them washed. I will get them put in a colander, and I'm going to bring the cutting board I just washed over here, and we will get these done.
Everything seems so good. I guess I can't help myself. Would you call me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause I'm right under the stars. Would you run on me leaving this mark? But baby, I'm the one who's breaking hearts, one who's breaking hearts. Sometimes I'm broken, too much of emotions. Sometimes I'm delighted, don't wanna pick a fight with it. Everything seems so good. I guess I can't help myself. Would you call me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause
Okay, so I'm about to start boiling them, but I decided that I'm going to do a double layer. So after they get out of the water bath over here, I'm going to put them on the cookie sheet, and then this parchment that I have them on now, I'm about to move to the cutting board, and then this parchment will go on top of the first layer. Does that make sense? Anyway, that's what we're doing, so please bear with me.
the stars. Would you run on me leaving this mark? But baby, I'm the one who's breaking hearts, one who's breaking hearts.
Told you I'd talk a lot in this video. I had to like break that song up like 3 times, I think, if I remember correctly. I don't know. Anyway, this project was absolutely necessary. Like, you have no idea why. I don't know why I've never thought about freezing my potatoes in the past, because very rarely do I, you know, just make a baked potato with these types of vegetables. I always roast them or use them for mashed potatoes. So I don't know why I never thought about this before. Like, honestly, in the past, um they would just rot and get thrown away. So, I'm trying to be better and more mindful about what we do with our food, because, you know, groceries are getting expensive, like very expensive. And so I would rather just try to be a little bit more mindful about that dog next door, that poor dog. Anyway, I'd rather be more mindful about what we're wasting our money on. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to buy something and then just let it rot anymore. I'm trying my very best to use what we have. In fact, right now, my goal is to empty our freezer basically. And I hate doing that, but at the same time, it's a necessity because, like, you don't want things to sit in there longer than they should, but it's also costs more because now I'm going to have to do like a big grocery shopping day when the freezer is empty so I can get it stocked back up. So, anyway, that's that. I know everyone will probably just be like, oh, just buy what you need. Yeah, I could do that, but I like to make sure I have at least 3 months worth of food. And I've explained that many of times because you never know what's going to happen. And we no longer have family around us to rely on. So we need to be more mindful of what we are, you know, bringing into our home as far as groceries and prepping. That's one of the things I'm going to start doing is canning. I've actually um, had even my dad go through the canning books and mark things that he would want. That way I could make things for him as well, and take it up to him. Anyway, so canning is one of the things I want to do because I feel like, hold on, I'll get back. All right, here's one of the other things that I got on Prime Day. We're gonna actually paint it because this just bothers us where it's just all different colors. So we're gonna paint it. Plus, it says in the descriptions that you should seal it anyway, so we figured paint would help seal it. But if you're wondering what it is, it's a plant stand. We're hoping that this is gonna work to what we want. If not, we're still gonna use it and we'll still put plants on it, but we might still have to buy the hangers that I was originally going to get, but we'll see. So, all right. So I feel like canning is one of those things that will eventually help me save money. It's kind of pricey up front, right? Oh my God, is that gray hair? Is that gray hair? Is everyone else seeing that? Is that gray hair? I'm not gonna color my hair again, but anyway, I don't really care if I go gray. I was just curious if that looked like gray hair to everyone else. Anyway, um, what was I saying? Oh, but in the future, it'll end up being cheaper because see, when you're canning like most of the recipes make 6 cans worth or 6 jars worth at one time. Well, that's multiple meals, and the upfront cost is, by the time you break it down, it's less per can than you would buy at the store. Anyway, that's all I'm saying. Just, I got to be more mindful, and canning is one of those things that's going to help us in the future to save money, even if we're buying at the store. All right. So I was just using the bathroom. TMI, I know. But from the bathroom, you can see into the guest room, and Mischief was just laying there. And I sat there and I called him. I finally just hit the cabinet and he jumped. But like, normally he will respond when I call to him. So I'm sitting there like, my heart is like this when he doesn't respond right away. That just do your guys' pets do that? Because Stitch does that sometimes too, where I'll call him, and he won't come. And then I have to like make a really loud noise to get his attention. And it just freaks me out because I'm sitting there thinking they're dead. And just let me, did your pets do that? I need to know if it's all pets or just mine, because that's like the last thing I need in my life right now is for one of my pets to pass away. So let me know.
You were the type that eclipsed the room. I was the one who arrived too soon. But no one would ever bet against us. If they saw us exchanging glances, I was too busy to fall in love. You were too busy to break my heart. Nobody else was there to stop us. Nobody else was there to warn us. Now we go on and on with this poor love song we've been working on far too long, baby. Do you still remember when our hearts tuned up spontaneously? On and on like a marathon, we keep running from fighting for something. Something to remind us that we're better than this poor love song. Too busy watching the TV screen. Now we're just betting on broken dreams. Nobody's gonna come and save us. We cashed in too many empty favors, yeah. Now we go on and on with this poor love song we've been working on far too long, baby. Do you still remember when our hearts tuned up spontaneously? On and on like a marathon, we keep running from fighting for something. Something to remind us that we're better than this poor love song. Now we go on and on with this poor love song we've been working on far too long, baby. Do you still remember when our hearts tuned up spontaneously? On and on like a marathon, we keep running from fighting for something. Something to remind us
I thought I hit the record button. I pretty much cleared off the table, except for a few things, and I didn't record it, so sorry. I'm gonna let these dry. If you're wondering why I bought plastic dishes, it's because my dishes are really heavy and I'm having a hard time holding them. We don't normally eat at the table, we normally eat at the couch. And so until we figure out what's going on with my body, we're gonna put the heavy dishes up. So like when my family actually comes into town, we have enough dishes for everyone. So we're gonna put those up higher, or I might just pack them when I get back, because I do not foresee my family coming down to visit me before we move from this house. So I'll have to decide. But we got plastic dishes to replace the heavy stuff. So that's what's going on there. I know plastic's not the best, but I need something I can actually comfortably hold. And we do have a couple plastic plates that we've had for a while for when the kids were little. I'm going to throw those away because, again, we've had them for a while, since the kids were little. I should say not all the kids, just our younger nephews. So the younger nephew on my husband's side and my nephew on my side. So since they were little, we've had those plates because I just don't like to give glass to younger kids. So that's why we have them. But I'm gonna throw those away because they're old, outdated, whatever. And now we have these. I figured these were cheap. These were 50 cents each. And that's why I went ahead and got the color that I liked the best instead of just a neutral color, because I figured if I outgrow this color before, you know, I can use regular dishes, or if I can never use regular dishes again, these were 50 cents each, so I can just replace them with a new color in a couple years or so. Also, yeah, that's that. So also over here, I have my big cookie sheets. I'm gonna wash those by hand as well when those dry. I've already sprayed them with the Dawn Power Wash because one of these okay, I'll tell you guys what we did this weekend, but one of them I had garlic on, so we put power wash. Hopefully it will eat some of the odor. This is out because I'm going to make garlic oil, and I've decided I'm going to keep this pot specifically for garlic oil because I like to make garlic oil, but I don't want to put it in my new pots. So we're going to keep this one specifically for garlic oil only. Anyway, what we did this weekend, let's go sit down because my back is hurting. Ignore the dishwasher in the background. You guys know I just started the dishwasher. But this past weekend, my husband helped me out so much, okay? Because I had a huge list of prep stuff I needed to get done. You guys saw me do the potatoes earlier in this video, so I got those done. I looked up carrots. Apparently, I don't have to blanch the carrots, so I just took okay, let me rephrase. They said if you want it to be crunchy when you cook it, to blanch it, otherwise you can just freeze them. We don't like crunchy carrots when they're cooked. We like them to be soft and mushy, like mushable. So I went ahead and just put the baby carrots in the freezer because I'm leaving and I don't think I'm gonna get to them this week. So I still need to cut up celery, so I haven't done that. So today when I make garlic oil, I'll also cut up the celery and put it in a baggie. And then tomorrow we're having fajitas, so we'll use the red peppers tomorrow, and we'll use some onions tomorrow. And then I gotta kind of like feel the onions tomorrow while I'm prepping, and if they feel soft, then I'll dice them up and put those in the freezer as well. But I made pie filling this weekend. My husband used my new apple peeler and he peeled all the potatoes for me and I chopped them. I also made strawberry pie filling. I did that myself. And then my husband also made the garlic pucks. And so I think in the future, we've already decided in the future we're gonna buy molds. We're gonna get some ice, like 1 tablespoon ice molds or freezer molds or whatever, silicone molds, basically 1 tablespoon silicone molds, and we're gonna do them in those in the future because my cookie scoop was trash. We threw it away. The 1 tablespoon one. We threw it away and decided, you know what, next time we'll just get the molds so that they're all even, they're all the same. We ended up spooning them onto my husband did all of the garlic, by the way, all of it by himself. I just told him what Becky does and that's what we did. So we did our best. It was our first try doing it, but I think it came out pretty well. Yeah, I know that was a long pause there. I'm trying to think if we did anything else specific for this weekend. I'm trying to think. Let's see. We went to Sam's Club to get the garlic, so I didn't record that. I used what is it, I don't know what you guys call it. It's a motorized cart. I did use that at Sam's Club, but then we went to Lowe's. I think later that day or the next day, and all their carts were dead. So I killed myself walking around. If you don't know, my doctors actually want me, if I'm going to be doing a lot of walking, so like if it's going to be a walk in the whole grocery store situation, to use the carts, because walking is just really, really hard right now. You guys probably don't notice it because when I start feeling my back hurt, I take a break. And then I rest my back usually for 30 minutes to an hour. That's why it takes me so long and multiple days to do things, because I cannot just straight clean. And it's frustrating, but it's the life that I live right now. So anyway, I think that's all we did this weekend. Oh, we built the flower thing. My husband is gonna paint it, I think while I'm gone, maybe, I don't know. But he told me that if I can't get all my cleaning done before I leave, and he asked me what I didn't think I would be able to get done, and I told him I didn't know if I would be able to get to the floors. The floors take a lot out of me, a lot. You would not think that cleaning the floors would be so hard on somebody, but it is a lot on me. My back feels so broken just from doing the floors. Like, if I was to clean the floors, I wouldn't be able to move for a day or two. It's just, I know that sounds stupid to a lot of people, but that's the reality of my life, and it's something that I'm trying to deal with every day. I'm trying to figure out the best cleaning strategy, because I know you guys are getting sick and tired of just seeing me clean the kitchen and do laundry, but honestly, like, most of the time that's all I do, because I don't have the energy to clean the other parts of the house. Like, obviously my husband cleans the master bathroom because he uses it more than me, because I usually use the front bathroom. I clean the front bathroom. I just don't ever think to record it because it's so small. It takes me so little time, like 5 minutes to clean it. So I don't normally record it. But like the living room, I don't, honestly, I'll vacuum. I usually use the robot vacuum. I'll turn the robot vacuum on and it vacuums the house for me. And every now and then I will vacuum the sofa off. Other than that, I need to dust. I'll be dusting. I'm gonna just hold off on dusting because I'm gonna be decorating mid to late August for fall, and so I'll decorate then, or I'll dust then. But did I ever tell you guys we changed our end tables? Just for now, we got these little ones because the way that we have the room laid out, even if we had it laid out the way it was, we wouldn't be able to have our bigger our end tables. So until we move, even maybe after when we move, I don't know, I might end up having to get rid of the end tables. I have no idea. I have no idea what the future holds. I don't even know. Like, I love my entertainment center, but I'm not married to it. So if it doesn't work in the future, then I will sell it. Actually, I don't know if I'll sell it. I don't know if I would I know that doesn't make sense to you guys. We got it for free. These really nice elderly people were just giving it away for free. I guess it was in the house they bought, and they used it for a couple years when they first moved into the house, but then the husband wanted to mount the TV on the wall, and so they got something different. So they were just giving it away for free because they didn't pay for it. So I don't know if, because I'm planning on painting it, and if I paint it, I will probably sell it. But if I don't get around to painting it, then I'll probably give it away for free, to be honest with you. It's just, I don't know how I feel about selling something I got for free unless I make modifications to it. So because I would want to recuperate my money, if that makes any sense. It's kind of like people who flip furniture. I know a lot of them buy the furniture, but sometimes they get lucky and find things for free, and then they sell it for like triple to quadruple the amount they actually, because they got it for free, so they sell it for really expensive. Like, one of the people I used to watch that did resell would find stuff on the side of the road, and then they would fix it, and they would sell it for hundreds of dollars, and people would buy it. Which, if you can make a living doing that, more power to you. It's just, I personally would not sell it for hundreds of dollars. I found it for free, and all I did was put some paint on it and maybe tighten up a few screws or add some nails. I definitely wouldn't sell it for hundreds of dollars. I would probably sell it for maybe $50 because paint, my time, but hundreds, not so much. I don't know. Maybe it's the business person in me. I'm not a greedy business person. I'm more of a, as long as I'm making a profit, business person. So I don't know. I think that's the problem with a lot of things today, is people put so much, or they think they're, how do I say it? Okay, in business, you always want to make a profit. If you're not making a profit, it wasn't worth it, right? It was a dud. It was a fail, whatever. But I noticed that a lot of the resellers put very little into the products they're flipping, but they upcharge them. So it's basically like they're saying that they're worth, $30+ an hour, and half the time it doesn't. Like, okay, one of the resellers, I don't watch them anymore, I don't even remember their name, but they literally used to just repaint, like they would repaint and change the hardware, and they even said in their videos it took them like 30 minutes to an hour, and they would they would tell you how much everything cost, right, and then what they sold it for. So these people were basically saying that they were worth $50 an hour, and I don't know. I think my time is worth something, but I also think that this is why I'm not a reseller, because I just find it a little dishonest. So, like, I'm not saying I would never buy from a reseller. It's just because most of the time you don't know what they paid for it. Like, one of the resellers I currently watch, she always has a budget in her mind, what she cannot go over on one item, because she knows what she can make when she flips it. So she prices it accordingly, and her prices are pretty fair, because like she was doing in like nightstands, and so she would buy a pair for $100, and then by the time she got done restoring it, and then she really restored it though. She took off wood, sanded down, Bondo, she fixed every imperfection known to man. And then she would paint it new hardware, and then she would stage and sell the pair. And she was selling them for about $300, $350, which, you know, she's not really pricing herself too high as far as her time goes. You know what I'm saying? Because she actually did a lot of work to it. But the people that literally just pick something up off the side of the road for free, paint it new hardware, they don't do anything else to it, and then they price it like quadruple what it's worth, I just don't agree with that. That's just whatever. Anyway, I don't even know how we got on. How do we get on that subject? Oh, I was talking about the entertainment center. Anyway, that's it for this video, guys. I talked a lot towards the end, and I'm sorry. But I'm going to start a new video, and so you'll see me in the same clothes because I'm going to start a new video. But I want to go ahead and thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, thumbs up, comment down below. I don't know. Apple or strawberry pie. If you haven't done so already, subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Bye.
I found my way, I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way, I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way.